Continuing in the Garden of Emuna, we're on page 113, third level Emuna. What does Hashem want from me? It's a milestone that we're here on the third level Emuna. We've gone through the basic, which is the Hashgacha Pratit. Everything is only from God. Second level Emuna, which is the Halacha, according to Shulchan Aruch, which we're hayav on a daily basis to accomplish, is to be happy in our situation and to understand that it's Hakol Tova. And then the third level Emuna is, okay, why is this happening to me? What's going on here? What is Hashem trying to tell me? There's got to be a reason that it's happening. Nothing happens on its own. Nothing happens just because. There's reasons and understandings here that we don't necessarily always going to know. And this whole thing about the whole subject of looking into the messages of God and looking into what Hashem wants from us is what this Sefer is really all about. And at the end of the day, we are going through things, and we're going to constantly go through things until we get the messages. And then they're going to get louder, and then they're going to get louder, and they're going to get louder if we're not going to listen. So, how do we look into the messages, and what are we expected to do, and what could they be? Right? So let's say a person's even sinning, right? So we know that after the fact, that's good for him. Of course, he needs to pray and he needs to fix it. But once it's happened, everything in life is Hakol Tova. Now, the message here is the message. What's Hashem trying to tell me? Why is this not working? And why am I being shot down? And why is this not happening? And why is this yes happening? And why is that yes happening? Hashem is also bringing you to a place. Everything is to bring you exactly where you need to be. Hashem can make the biggest dib, a governor or whatever. It doesn't matter. Hashem will do what he needs to do, and he'll put you in the place that you need to be. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's things that we're deserving of or things that it's the necessity for your tikkun. And all those things will happen, and we need to go through. But the most important thing is that we have to realize that what's the tachlit here? What we send down here for? Just to be besimcha all day? No question that that's the ultimate tachlis, is to be besimcha all day. Even for Hashem, he wants you to be happy all day. That is the ultimate tachlit. But the ultimate is how do we get there? We get there through Emuna. We get there through figuring out what Hashem wants me to do. Because we have to get close to him. That's our job in this world. Our job in this world is to get close to him. Our job in this world is to get close to him through Emuna. Emuna is the binding string. It's the connection to everything. Because Emuna means that you makir the boreh. We nullify our minds and we show Hashem that He is the boss. He's the boss. Hashem is the CEO. This is a very, very, very important thing. Hashem is the CEO of all our lives. And He's constantly doing things for a reason and for a purpose to get us on a path. And we need to start paying attention. We need to start paying attention if it's something we have to fix in avonot, if it's a bad midah, if it's kaas, whatever's happening, whatever's going on. Everybody knows themselves. Everybody knows themselves more than anybody else, and we're the ones that have to deal with ourselves. So you have to deal with yourself so you know where you're lacking and where you're not. And then we need to start paying attention. And to go through every example would not be possible because it's endless. It's completely endless and varying and deep. There's no way to cover the entire subject here. But we're just starting. But what's the first principle here? What's the most important principle that we need to take away though? So this is third level Emuna. What's the messages? Well, the first thing we need to know, En Yisurin b'li avon. There's no suffering without sin. We need to first look at ourselves there. We're not tzaddikim that we're suffering for the people. We're not on that level. At least I'm not. So, right now, our job is to see where are we messing up? What are we doing wrong? What are we doing right? And where can we improve? And that's the first messages we need to start to look into. We need to start looking into ourselves. We need to start seeing where we're going wrong, because en yisurim b'di'avon. This is the message from that we're going to start off. This is the new message. The new message, en yisurim b'di'avon. Okay? So, who knows why we have to go through things. And some things are not from this lifetime. We're put into different situations for different reasons.